challenger and champion, the challenger, Ryan Garcia, the defending champion, Mario Barrios.
All right, boxing fans, so let's discuss predictions, picks, and a newly updated version for you guys between Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. Let's start with Ryan Garcia. And here is my official pick. I am picking Ryan Garcia to either stop or knock out Mario Barrios 6 rounds and under. And here's why. It's based off what Ryan Garcia is showing us. And these are receipts. He's physically ready. He's mentally ready. Ryan Garcia weighed 149 pounds 7 days before the fight.
7-day check-in. Let's go.
No doubt about it, he's going to make weight. His weight is on track. I think this is going to be the most dangerous version of Ryan Garcia that we're going to see probably throughout his career. And if there's any moment to capitalize on your career, this is his time, and maybe the last. Ryan, one of these fighters who has a big following, who has the potential to be the face or one of the faces to carry the sport because of his following, because of how popular Ryan Garcia is. You have that celebrity status, and also you're an elite boxer and fighter, which Ryan could be. But he had a rough 2024. He had a rough 2025, as we all know. But not many fighters have that celebrity status, who's a champion and who can sell. Ryan is in a position to do that, but still not yet a world champion. And he's still chasing that down. One of the biggest goals, if not the biggest goal of his career. That's the only thing that he's missing out of those categories. He's an elite fighter. He has a big following, but not yet a champion. If and when Ryan Garcia gets past Mario Barrios, it makes it that much sweeter for him at 147. And I talked about this. Ryan possibly has the biggest future at 147, depending if he wins this fight, because now we're talking about a rematch and a possible unification with Roller Romero.
Ryan's over there chasing Barrios because he don't want to fight me.
A rematch and a possible unification, and that the boxing world is still invested in. One of the biggest fights and rematches you can probably make in the sport, especially at 147 with Devin Haney. You also have a huge superstar out in the UK calling out for that WBC, Conor Ben.
I think Ryan's a character. I think he does good numbers. If Ryan does win, no doubt we can make Ryan at Wembley in London in June, July.
I don't want to get too far ahead. I think I've made it very clear. People know who I want. And as a champion, I would love to handle that business. But I don't know if he'll come up, but you guys know.
Is Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Why Shakur?
I just want that work. I've been waiting for that rematch since I was in the amateurs. I beat him for sure. He knows that. He knows when he's in the ring with me, it ain't going to be like what he does to these other guys.
And then a big fight with Shakur Stevenson. There's a reason why everybody has Ryan Garcia on their hit list, because once again, boxing is a business, and Ryan gets people paid because of his following, because Ryan has that potential to carry the sport, to be the face of the sport because of his following. This is the reason why Ryan Garcia is in this position after losing to Roller Romero. A lot of people don't feel like Ryan deserves this opportunity. But then again, boxing is a business. Ryan being one of those few fighters who can actually sell. But Ryan's going to stop Barrios 6 rounds and under, and let's get back to that. Ryan's speed, his power, his explosiveness, his athleticism, he's a great athlete. I talk about this all the time when it comes to Ryan Garcia, is Ryan Garcia has a whole skill set that he can unlock at any moment in any fight. I would absolutely love to see Ryan use much more than just his left hook, which I get it is Ryan's best punch. Very lethal at any moment with his speed, with his power, And I would like to see Ryan establish more of his jab. It's like a 50-50 if Ryan uses his jab. He's going to use it, but I think he should be more active with it because he has a mixture of speed and power. Ryan, not really much of a combination thrower, which he should be because, again, you have speed and power, which is somewhat rare in this sport to have a combination of both. But if Ryan can capitalize more on combinations, trust in his ability that he can beat whatever opponent he's standing in front of at that time, he's going to beat him to the punch 9 times out of 10. So why not let some combinations go? 4, 5, 6 punch combinations, because again, 9 times out of 10, you're going to beat him to the combination. Ryan, again, these are receipts. He's physically and mentally ready. That's the thing that we looked for in this camp, especially mentally ready. And again, from what Ryan Garcia has been showing us, Ryan Garcia is on track to pick up that WBC. Now, one thing that I didn't like that Ryan Garcia was doing was Ryan Garcia was doing a lot of streaming. I get that's a big business. I get the type of money you can make, and I get you can build a different type of fan base from streaming, build your platform, build yourself, build your business in this sport. I get it because boxing, again, is a business. But I think, you know what, Ryan is really in no position right now in his career at the moment to be streaming with a bunch of different streamers or celebrities. He could be getting extra miles in. He could be doing another session in the gym. That's just one negative thing that I didn't like that Ryan Garcia did in his camp. If you're building a fan base, if you're trying to get people to come to the fight, if you're trying to promote the fight, I 100% get it. But I wish Ryan would have got more miles in. I wish he would have got more sessions in the gym. I wish he would have just worked on a bunch of different things, especially defense. Let's get to that topic. Now, Ryan has cement feet. He's stuck in the mud. I would absolutely love to see Ryan Garcia use more of his feet because Ryan Garcia is that great. He's that athletic, and his speed, the fastest fighter in boxing, and there's no doubt about it. And Ryan's defense. Ryan has always struggled to find a defense throughout his career. He tried the shoulder roll from Mayweather. It didn't really look too good. Ryan was kind of turning all the way towards his back. It just wasn't a good look for Ryan Garcia. Personally, I believe he did that in the Oscar Duarte fight, and then he did that against Devin Haney. And then the ref was telling those fighters, hey, you can't really hit in the back. But that was kind of Ryan Garcia's fault because he was down there turning all the way and kind of like pointing his back towards the front of the fighter, which I thought was kind of a weird style. I mean, was it working? It's a debate on that topic, but I would like to see Ryan find a defense for his style, and I would like to see Ryan Garcia definitely use more of his foot movement in this fight. And also, again, trusting yourself, trusting your ability, trusting your speed, your power. Again, Ryan has a whole skill set that he can unlock at any moment, but I would like to see more combinations, not just pop, pop, left hook, jab, jab, start throwing them, start throwing them, start throwing them. That's what I want to see from Ryan Garcia. Open up more of your skill set, open up more of your combinations, again, because 9 times out of 10, whoever is standing in front of you, you're going to beat them to the punch because of your speed, your power, and your explosiveness. Now, let's get to Mario Barrios. I've always said that Mario Barrios is a good fighter, not a great fighter, not an elite fighter. He has good speed, he has good power, he has good boxing skills, he can brawl, he can box, an all-around good fighter. But the only thing that I feel like that carries Barrios at this elite level is his toughness, his heart, his pride. Barrios fights for much more than just himself, and without that great/elite skill set, heart is only going to get you so far. And that's just my personal opinion. This is my personal prediction of how I think this fight is going to play out. Barrios' heart, his pride is only going to carry him so far without the skill set, because if Ryan is 100%, which everything that he showed us is, his weight, his speed, his power, his explosiveness, he's physically, and more importantly, he's mentally ready. And I think this is going to be probably one of the most dangerous Ryan Garcias we're going to see throughout his career. But without matching the skill set, without Barrios matching the skill set to Ryan Garcia, and I like Barrios' foot movement far more than I like Ryan's foot movement. But again, without that matching skill set that Ryan has, which I think is a 50-50 when it comes to experience inside that ring and their resume, Barrios' heart is only going to get him so far without matching Ryan's skill set, because Ryan damn near beats him in every single category. But I absolutely love Mario Barrios' heart. I love his pride. You can always count on Barrios. When he gets knocked down, Barrios is going to come straight forward and continue to put pressure. He's going to try to wear you down with the amount of punches that he's throwing. That's another thing that I like about Barrios, the amount of punches that he's throwing. He keeps that momentum up. Even if he's hurt, you can count on Barrios to get back up and keep putting that pressure on you. And you're like, damn, like I cannot get this guy out of here. But I trust in Ryan Garcia this camp. I love everything that he showed us, but it's definitely not going to be easy for Ryan Garcia because of the type of heart, the toughness of Mario Barrios. Let me know what you guys think about this prediction. Let me know your guys' prediction. Let me know what you guys think about this take. Let me know your guys' take down in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.